Mechia etiefo nyina na mama obia afishia apa. Afi said de corona nintiema niema o plan bia bia no and shada aunt tom papa. Great majority of the people, not only in Ghana, in terms of incomes, in terms kakre bi na ye technology for Zoom companies, Amazon, ye be more triple, quadruple, or more profits, but share hospitality industry, it was greatly affected.
That's true.
The Alpha Airport, how to even maintain their facilities. And yasam kitana yasanko see for front and that day how to maintain it. A huge go for rent just a yasam kitana. Auntie for a year now no Ghana for ni yourself and then ya funny mumpa auntie say atiasia na asida any de ebebanyame. To have an election in such condition, no, it means that you, particularly those in government, must have done extremely well. Because and most often, so buying now would be so. It's not easy. We share a lot of the countries, government in power, lose elections across the world. Today, who wahano, who say because of your ratings, you're very, very high into that. It will even bar from maybe you do, But said the question and the desire, said I've been polling station elections. The attendant say the next election starts immediately after the previous one.
Okay.
Until after December 7th, he announced results 9th. No, not just the next one, no, I shall see. Until as a party, and so yatnasi, he put it together a yearly program, the whole year program.
Okay.
As for the normal meetings, the same committee national and the constitution and no ebekoso. Very soon, you be outdoor your new membership cards.
Membership cards for the NPP.
For the new Patriotic Party. You will be dada, but I aspire. The membership card be our expiry date. This time I had to get into the Ayana winty. Very soon, and check. My friend say if you bid, I 2-3 weeks. No, if I do a new membership card. But before then, your constitutional mandate and say you have what we call a polling station register.
Okay.
This register, each and every polling station. Wow, you're a member of the party. Or say Okohona register. Your membership of the party arises from your membership of the party at the polling station and nowhere else. So now so you're MPP member. Or say a Kofa polling station register or no. Also until very soon, as we outdoor the membership card, the polling station registers about all the almost 40,000 polling stations. No be a member, only a member of the party because of the electoral area. Only a member of the party because of the constituency and our region and our national. We are a member of the party because we are a member of a polling station.
Okay.
Until another call round now, all members are called polling station. I can register. If you have your lunch party ID card now, polling station now constituency hall and our ID card. ID card in 2 parts. One with the plastic one. The membership forms, but fill forms, at the constituency level and at the electoral area level. Now, utia a token fee of 10 cedis.
Okay.
You better fill forms by the time you fill form, real time now I reflect it at the national level. You link it up with the voters ID card. You buy a voters ID card now picture now about it. And you could try a picture now picture and answer the visa. Now link you up. Until you who say which yes,
mobile use easy database.
You be used to say no this for now may be just as one man or political party. Who's a na a friend is saying Joanna Cheka, because the journey of the pink sheets. Say over to our baby, I had the pink sheet in the Bamano. Opa over to me, I with the pink sheets. Opa over to me, the party in your party, papa is a new patriotic party. A bachelor baby have a pink sheet in a car. We have a pink sheet, no. Your baby near quality, near Cody constituency, near quality, near Cody region. Yeah, quality now. Inti pink sheet the amobio has to the hold by here. I don't never say pink sheet na home ban for so na say home electoral commission chira there for pink sheet here. Inti yeah what's our data no? You better link it up your party ID card because your board number per picture no video beba. Na your crop on there. I any a print card no.
At the amount.
We have printed or headquarters.
Okay.
So because there's no party anywhere, and yet the national party and a ID card.
Won't mean decentralize it. Issuance of cards.
Over register at the polling station and our constituency, but the issuance of the membership on it, it must be the national party. Okay. And I had the amount. At that level, no decentralization, or registration, and vouching for your membership and everything. So almost vouching in our polling station. One out to us attends this now. Now near print into periodically. No, you bet you region no time cars be ready. No matter far no they call consensus, na consensus. So they have my members no. In addition to plastic card no, you better what we call so normal your card.
Laminated ones no.
There be normal tete card ya. Now you walk.
Oh okay.
Normal card, no, yet we cheer dues woman.
There is a booklet for
who's there? No, way I'm sorry, you were here now, Ukraine.
Welfare card,
Ukraine card. So, because, yes, and Casa plastic card, you had dues, no, but getting to know who has paid what at a time, you're very difficult. And dues, one city. Who's spending a lot of money retrieving that thing?
1 CD a month.
1 CD a month.
1 CD a month.
1 CD a month.
Party dues.
Yes.
Hey.
As we speak now, every other national councillor now you can say atum brought 5 CDs po. Akwa 5 CDs. Imagine 5 CDs. I feel now I check in there. You empese sikano so everybody be good national because sikano polling station constituency near the ejuma. Nti ubet you dues ya dues card account. Nti dues card no any plastic card in you na 10 cedis no.
Okay.
So hence ya dues card account na utia every month say 1 CD say abro so 5 cedis abro so na be 5 cedis. Na utia dues. Na just say oh you member of good standing of the party. So hence polling station register na ya be no so no. Every 6 months, be a bit updated.
Okay.
Constituency no subenya register, and also no almost so polling stations periodically no so no on beji polling station register no on my record.
Okay.
No more so updated region now by national.
In this exercise we know, and yet essentially renewal of membership.
No, and renewal. Yeah. Renewal of membership because as part of records and now details no you be old membership card so will be that
okay
then company will be a register for there be
okay
or old membership card you be indicate we say
okay
we no new member
or
your old member the old membership card so that will be indicated on
be the message by say omo amanonea for them abroad how do they renew their membership
no your process and then for a simple mom application no be more be and now say o fail details now no you will be a job or you enjoy 10 cities
will be about £10 on monthly dues
monthly dues here £10 into a year no you are talking about 120 most of them but terms of na card in a ton dear membership card in a dear na if you are for instance US almost $100
oh okay
na party I retain it be for party activities for her na kakra but we will decide on the fee for the membership card, no. Now you decide on, but you say that sometimes we can allow them to determine depending on their exigencies.
Baba Ghana Hano 10 cedis for some membership card, any dues card, no. Pamunko
for Sabi NPP nye party kitwa. Na party Udo citizen was sorry. And I said to say old students association. And I said we know. Say yeah card amount. And I could register near Joe Tense. I mean Ginny say be decided say yeah.
Okay.
And a party in Swa. And obviously, I think that should be clear to everybody. Say ebedu baby no. Say pe bibi or party say position B and I say bibi sa na. It depend on say we are member of the party
in good standing.
In good standing, because as you register there, meet me officer. Now the card bar, meet me who say, oh, you're member, and I say, oh, you're member. I'll just a few people, maybe me and chairman will have access to that. We are anytime be out of card, better be no. Meet me who say, we are member, and I say, oh, you're member. You understand? And I'm also entitled to contest for position at the polling station, at the electoral area, at the constituency, to become a candidate, to become a regional officer, national officer, and even president. Because when you card in Ibia, you cannot
stand on the ticket of the party.
On the ticket of the party. You understand? And no, your idea, you be in about 6 months' time, you be update, so I register no.
Okay. It is our exercise when it started.
It started in 3-4 weeks' time, no. Exercise, no. Oh, that's soon. In 3-4 weeks time, we'll start our national registration exercise. Yeah, we're launching a big and so my baby. Now my baby, I had demonstration because I want to show you. I had the forms no qua. We had not for GG forms, no. No more didn't now no GG's car. I won't call for forms in a new. Oh yeah, not yet. Say her
and to my sample we are more
da. Oh yeah, not yet. Say her amount. No crowd ya register ya bibia until forms never o card never how the way kwa no akoje
possible so we to fill in online and I'm pay hard copy ni say
there are places where or say party member voucher
okay
it will fill in online it will require membership card number of a party member answer uja baby oma enko true you understand yeah, to make sure say some people say a party member and yet American in some jurisdiction crab say a party member we indicate this of a party member and you know any amakado we start to tell posters we start to leaflets we start here near mobile canvassing and say I recommend you say a brand here we no cre or person your party member a juma why your party official my recommendation and some way to me in your party card inti idea say be yeah say you bet to me aye emana aye fair
okay
so but I'll come to time a be police station you see I share that because we they are not cautious here they are not be interested in but there are processes before you get there and that's what I want us to go through.
Okay
I feel so your party school no so you be
party school.
Your party school. Your party academy. Who say all established political parties in the world. No, almost academia. It take you on members through training, advocacy, policy development, research, and all that. You know, you be a party school. No, baby, you be no nyame adom. You Kokomlemle former headquarters no.
Oh, I see.
Yes, the honor. You be lunch here no so big ma. We na ma baby.
What's the space no? Space.
I remember say any space near the school. On here administrative office. So honor be a governing council meetings there. But maybe I say training constituency secretary sir. Na ya chichem maybe a greater account we 34. Nipa 34 they call Elkia we training omo Tamalia OJ Radaka, what training or but the administrative office will be at Kokomlemle.
But those trainings now trainings are more that without a school properly so called. In the school no better than
fantastic.
What
Say, so training here without a school, yeah, and I done here who teachers.
Okay.
And they chair because of our background and all that. We know you been established lecturers, name them more experience in politics and so cry be
visiting lecturers.
Not just say all year round. Our training programs never cost so and train election year and half in your training agent, but the programs will be tailor made for specific purposes of the party, depending on the role a person plenty. If you have a course in mobilization, course in administration, course in even how to chair meetings, you understand? Course in canvassing. And so this will be specific for specific officers. But you have courses for ordinary people.
Party members.
Almost so baby. Depending on the curriculum, the bar, who choose maybe in a month, a course for 2 weeks for this. If you have some token fee, to wait to have party,
when your certificate,
party history, party ideology, communication, mobilization, policy, decentralization, those kinds of things. And no basis for grooming party people. Now go ban so be sorry, and only will be also maybe general secretary, maybe no so contest, as anything. There be one son will be bass and maybe polling station chairman and our secretary and
go through the mail.
Not just walk go through the mail. That's how all political parties are run. So it's the party school no so no. And no sure be by
maybe school na saying.
Oh, and the young decided decided in and no yeah match National Executive Committee about corner. There's a governing council on where the 2 million pay the middle of March, latest by end of March. And also be launching a big school no yeah no be by which time now curriculum ne be you be here for training will be person. We end up call Peace FM na make call for apply person make baby and all that. All these things are things that will be sorted out by the time you be lunch. Na party ni biara open training open way. Ne purely for politics. Other disciplines are and also bois for one case of brabo ni man. And also,
how is Momo DA different from NDC?
NDC, the Amulanchi, I maintain once and be NDC, on
a training of Mayama members will be
maintain so has our friend me. It's almost the end of me after Amulanchi, almost Chancellor no Tokuno. No,
at the time of the launch.
And
launch,
it's on semi follow.
Registrar.
On follow. It's after Omulanji men share that
but you would admit they have led the way.
No, positive. Positive. There's no way you can run a party leave it to chance for people just to come in, people to get out and all that. Party this I can tell you there are people who are rising could minister besides what is the values of the New Patriotic Party. I don't think that it is done anywhere, and I think that this is the time and age. I also take total control of that. And so this year, and also, depending on how the COVID goes, we obviously will have a national annual delegates conference. We are looking at somewhere in November. Somewhere in November, and see. No answer and November sono. The constitution requires over constituency conferences, regional conferences never culminate into a national conference because at the constituency conference, or say resolution that they call regional conference. Now more pen and David. We so at the regional conference and so also multi-year resolution or national conference. So let me check. Your wings so back last year my national youth wing, national women's wing, national almost separate conferences. Youth for the year, almost year or Tamale, women the year, almost year or Takrade, na Nasara ye or Tichima. You understand? This time we even want to go further deeper down. Say constituency conferences for Nasara youth and women, regional conferences for Nasara youth and women, and some women's conference for Nasara youth and women. Nah, yeah. Your constitution is
this year.
This year. Okay. So, yeah, do home best 2 weeks. Now we were them. I mean, to your constitution is said that anytime you say you call annual delegates conference, say party members will proposals for amendment or bibia, and someone can say on better a conference I consider. You better have boni nyina egu, you better have febi, you better have fani nyina. So there are timelines to it. 3 months before the annual delegates conference, I was say who proposal bia Omane Ebedu General Secretary. Not just 4 months prior to the annual delegates conference. I was say date for the conference never out. Now Nkofo to me who said they have 3 months to go. I also much sure proposals deba. Until around August, baby, date, every national executive or national council, a date for the conference so that people will know time also on proposal for amendment in Nema. Assuming if any, BB Saba, not just say you bet to me, but at the end of the conference, depending on what decisions are taken, depending on what decisions are taken, that will form the basis of our constitution going forward.
Okay.
And by December, dear, now you codify a constitution based on the.
I'm reflecting new amendments.
Reflecting new amendments based on whatever decision is made. In the year, early January, dear, polling station elections, na abaso.
And it will not happen this year.
No, it will not.
Elections then happen this year.
And happen in the Osha early January, it may polling station. Immediately, we try electoral area by the end of the month. In 2 months, we try constituency elections. In a month, we try regional elections. And in 2 months, we try a national election. Until by May,
national election is next year.
By May, June,
okay.
Now you get national elections. So now you a national officer. Until one say, shisha you be
okay.
Until newly elected national officers, and they be determine the presidential primaries
time on.
But when you say the foundation for presidential primaries, they are sharing now.
Okay.
Polling station election, electoral area, constituency, and all that. Until they will only have to decide. Because one thing you must realize is that, say, or see a year presidential elections not later than 11 months to
the general
elections. What it means that I can do it at any time before 11 months. But you must also be tactical and strategic, knowing very well that you have a government to run. My distraction, baby, call for attention on government will go off and internal bickerings and internal Niaman taking control. So you just have to balance it. You balance it. Also said that, my president didn't lame duck.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. That kind of arrangement, and it calls for some strategic thinking. In deciding on when you were. But in doing so, now we show opponents. I know them. They tell. I hope you know that. I hope you know that already. Now, show opponents, and so they are not so. And me say these are few free pointers. At
least a party for would now know what to expect going forward.
But I must also quickly add, say, very soon, national officers the various regions and regions and zonal areas in regions to interact with party people, thank them for what they've done for the period. Because, Masa, I did Senka NDC 4 years, NPP 4 years, because it's almost almost win you, almost lose so, come crumb results. We within 6 hours, no, because of the training I did my party for on the ground at the polling station level, investment in IT and proper training, you know. Now you cry result. But you came to where we mounted a collation center and we did it well. And you menkwana me, and you are not chenkwana. But we invested in it. A party for so yeah, suti. And this anka yani oma give cry polling station results in from A to Z. It's got summary sheet, you know. You crying, you know. Nyafe na ye kokase. Dementia by force, we original summary sheet, you know, for all the regions, you know.
We are more as a party, more
at the electoral commission, copies, so in think you're canning boma.
Okay,
that's just you to make a carbon calculator, they are added.
Some say we are my baby. They did not go to court with this.
Why?
With a different case.
It's a different case. There will be a different outcome. Outcome is over lose. So the outcome is over lose because their courts, you know, determine.
Yeah, 5 issues.
Yeah, so I'll come there.
Yeah, no,
you be with different cases. Yeah, when you different outcome. I think it is totally madness to think say you do the same thing and expect different results. Indeed, the other core and when you different outcome, not just a we lose elections. You know. No, you're very important. Like I told you, no, you're very outreach very soon. But before I end on that, no, immediately after the elections, we put together what we call Osafo review committee.
Yes.
Yeah, on their work, come out here extensively. Your mom 1 month. It's in Quebec and February. No, Quebec and January 25th. They wrote to us, considering the extensive nature of the work and the need for them to reach out to a lot of people, not only in Accra and other regions, you know. Here even 2 months more to do it next, you know. Every 6 weeks. By ending of this month, as we speak now, no, cry, be water cry, be what, zone. Na reach out ne party for so aiding and come until by which time over here no na sa adwuma nyina so this year no my year no near just our reporter it will inform what will happen at our annual delegates conference. So and a lot of things that will come
changes
out if there is, because sometimes you know I'm careful. Knee-jerk reaction, but my changes be man alcohol them said the end is for koye all card bearing members are a boo exactly so. Sometimes in sober minds will have to reflect on some of those
but in
things,
terms of new registration now, how do you ensure say genuine members of your party?
That's why we
bearing more party card.
That's why we insist say answer never register as a member. No? You must be vouched for by
a party card-bearing member.
Card-bearing member, and preferably a polling station officer.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
It is torn between polling station officer because you know why? Who's agree? Who did now who put in safeguards? Because nipeniati.
Yeah.
So be your polling station chairman. No artist over contest. Now say police station chairman go and voucher. Why have maybe 400 years now? Unya party card. You understand? We are looking at all those things and putting in safeguards to ensure say will be our per card. Yeah, no. The Ukrainian polling station and our constituency on Sabeka. We don't want a situation, and party people should not push us to that level. Where our people polling station and our constituency. Yebeka forms in your. We don't want a situation, region, and our national at the forms be man call for, because people are denied of access to the forms. But the forms will be available, not for sale. You turn forms, no,
free
for free. The only thing the person pays is 10 cedis
for the card.
For the card,
the
no.
dues card.
Near they are failing now. You man a card any dues card. We don't want a situation we na or see me be register as a member or say me my own register at the polling station because you envisage any panel FSL contestant. We are going to be very, very strong on that.
More target, say more nipa be saying.
As our party, the nipa 1.52 million. That would be
2 million registered voters.
Yeah, that would be a huge success. Because what it means is that we also take their contact details and all that, and we work with a lot of it.
Oh, but you had over 6 million votes.
Passion voters, they sympathize with you. They are not your members and all that. But you see, sometimes these things, no. For the first 6 months, we are ready. Materials is there for close to between registering papers at 10 million. But I'm just being conservative. When is a conservative party in UK? Almost 400 years. All members and can do 400,000.
Registered
members of the party and do 400,000. That's how it is. But I heard I had no political activism, no. Ghana, you understand? I go for any party. I don't go for any some because me NDC. Those are me
had over 6 million votes.
Oh, and no, Cressa, your friend is Donald Trump crying 70 million. So, I know your problem. They me trying to say those times they all campus no. With the main number for NDC, on by Jichim, I'm a boo mudin. Omo committee, and all my shataregu, omo party T-shirt. So, yan so na yan so ye bad. Ye cut it NDC. Who do a normal wrong? Who's NDC? No much NDC na. Then so ye the I, near the O. Akoshintina is a nido meeting. Because who on better there. You ever see who's the woman and is who they be a normal to take that Oma community.
Mami Musa on party issues, no, for who as general secretary, who like personal ideas be of amendment to my party constitution. Say be am if you say
yes, I penna must say debate now.
I didn't hear.
Because now I'm taking position. I'm taking position, so my debate in any day. In Kofu, be almost different ideas, no. Ever my own to me and 5 ideas number. So, never channel. You may quiet answer per say, no more party. I don't know whether a specific topic or specific, depending on what it is, but I don't think it is right on my part as General Secretary to be sharing position as we speak now.
Some have said, say, electoral college are more to youth national elections now. It was some expanded. Do you agree?
Expanded to what?
Ain't for now. So what shall I say? Only youth organizers and your deputies network for national youth organizer position. Any TESCON executives
TESCON president.
Some are of the opinion say Nipano even an appointee na say or under 40 years it was ultimate to be
there to me at the bear or a member of parliament under 40 ultimate to be. Whether you're bad or your bema. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to allow overbearance of government on party. One year almost go a bemuna almost it's got some say party in any my baby. Intiana idea and share that but it's a way of also motivating the youth and way of also getting the youth to have a stake in government. I be a youth for no to me position. There's a need for them to also come and help the youth. To whom much is given, much is expected. I think we are looking at it. But I'm numbers so saying the ordinary voters. You see, one thing that maybe going forward, and that will take some time, it's about integrity of the register. So as part of registration, you're providing space. You twin indicate. Okay. You know, even at some point, when you say maybe contest as national youth organizer, no, na party in your hand to aba youth organizer.
Oh, nenye
There be nenye
electoral
youth
college,
ne
youth ne pe.
Yo, nenye youth ne pe. Me contest here. First time I contest as national youth treasurer no. Now youth ne pe. And I told Abama youth treasurer, youth secretary, and youth organizer. Now Mustafa na youth organizer na Isiama. As the Isiama ye secretary.
Yeah, and I treasurer.
Na me ye treasurer. Yeah, operate you know. Who say there's a need for say you be a party determined because one has a youth organizer has the kind of gravitas out here no nya papa ne niema. Until by 2005 no near be a party for ni nyina anto and I'm be a youth organizer. Then I realized say we a youth organizer na party for ni nyina na to abamawa. You don't seem to be accountable to the youth and kasa. So, say you pen a trouble. Me no be a contest woman organizer abaning obi a to be. Remember no to man more man put the normal pen but on no na than woman organizer. Don't you so man to a man on shamokra. You understand? After 2005 no. Now me pushing for amendment say because having experience the previous one and this one no, we pushing for amendment say no. Yeah, my youth so that the person will know say he's responsible for the management of the youth wing of the party and nothing more, nothing less. You understand? Then I'm coming push say which didn't go through. Say all members of the party and now all officers of the party are under the age of 40, no. That's what our constitution requires. And you're part of the youth wing.
All members
of the party are officers at the constituency level. Default, should be members of the youth wing. Into your constituency chairman, around default here.
You should be part
of the youth wing.
With voting
rights. Until like me two ways and coming default, my dear bro, for my even himself just the 50 plus, you know.
Yes.
Until we are national chairman. Now default here. We are member of the youth wing. Until that will have been the delegates to the youth wing conference. Because the integrity of the register. No? So one into me and this still age bracket one here I will be already 50. I better with the youth because those times I hear youth wing. Papa behind any call youth wing meeting. It na fujune pa but youth wing na or sorry because I with the youth. Say Papa nyabutu I shall be with the youth no more na akokrati problems. But as we move on, I believe say these are things that we can do so that to give the youth the capacity. To say women's wing, for instance, it should be say all women who hold positions at the constituency and regional level and even national level are members of the youth wing
of the women's wing.
So not just say women's organizer and who say and yes be the officers or managing man in our party them. These are areas as some of us say and it's proper and fair. Say you bet to me. These are some of the things I think we can be.
Going forward, the other would be Sir Obey General Secretary, and the mostly Mobile National Executives are more major task to win the election at Damon. And this year, Marco election every where we Obibeka say you are almost in the dying embers of your reign as General Secretary. So what's your back over the last 2 years, what would you say a year biggest legacy for the NPP as a party, Obey General Secretary?
Yeah, personalizing is a nice style, but
no, but it's important.
No, some of us are into being yes, sir. To ensure that the party is well resourced. And I can say on authority, say, in terms of resource-wise, never in the history it me any baby sir. But obviously, in politics, it can soon be the person may need more than that. So we've been able to manage say the best support to constituency party, best support to regional party, national party, towards the elections, and so Obia or your candidate, so we saw say there was enormous improvement in the way the party was resourced. I also want to believe say the youth wing, women's wing, and the national wing strengthened more than before, because the needed resources, strategic interventions, also here or those wings. Because these are the basis for victory. You understand? Because more special needs, and these special needs have special targets for the party and going forward. These are two strong ways, apart from other general terms, better management of the party, making sure say the party is functioning year round and all that. There was an issue, and I believe say by the time 1.5 years into about making sure that we have party offices across the nation. And Bebreo high di hujuma. You understand? Sometimes once election, you call election after party office. We've started some, and this year, for instance, we will continue to do a lot. I'll take the opportunity as we go around to be monitoring events and areas.
And offices, you mean constituency
offices, yeah. And most of the regions, initially around 2018, many of them had acquired lands to build offices and all that, but I think the heat of the campaign in Yemen will be a slow down. And I mean, best a month ago, I mean, want to make us a huge place, OC party office and
regional office
for Ashanti region. And he tells me, say, he's going to continue doing that. Until we did say, as we move on that work, particularly for this year, although our calendar looks so loaded, but we'll have time to concentrate on that and make sure.
Now, resourcing the party structures, one big legacy will be Jama NPP as a party. So, what kind of resources are? What do you mean? Say, mutia party for car, and I say, mato cars are more, mato machine,
cars, and they send elections. Every constituency had a car. Those challenge constituencies and the challenge MPs, depending on what it is, we provided resources for that. And I believe, say, baby, I did do but I'm saying, say, at least for the first time, no, we have a way of resourcing the party. Said that, and Yakra anticipated. Yeah.
And that is something you would beat your chest and say, under my rule as general secretary.
Obviously, and you see, we are working towards a situation because me call there's a constituency in UK. They've managed a constituency, said that they were lucky to have somebody who had some resources around the estates in Yama. Some of the estates for the party. Now trustees and manage estates. No?
On behalf
every
of the
year,
party.
On behalf of the party, every year, no, what the constituency does was to do their budget for the year, present it to the trustees, they vet it and provide the resources. Every year, auditors by auditing. This is the kind of thinking I'm looking at for the regional party, for the constituency party. Now, it will raising call for and some investment. Enquire say, no. I think that will get there. And that party people must also realize that the more we stay in power, the more we can expand opportunities and make sure we also empower people to be able to take care of the regions and take care of the party.
So, what's your timetable for electing national executives now? Because I'm sure timetable I would have to Jana. Not just say when you are elected as a national executive, immediately we focus 2 years that we is to prosecute an agenda for the elections. Into getting time really to build party structures, problem. I don't know, sir. There was almost a timetable now, so you have 4 years before the election.
You can't have 4 years before. 4 years is in another election. You understand? 4 years is in another election. Now, immediately, the other can say a year after the election, that is when you have 3 years. But immediately after elections, there's a reorganization, re-engineering, and all that. You can't straight away go into an election. We used to have a 3-year term, as a party.
Okay.
Some of them were coinciding with your friend is saying, coinciding with election years, and we have to postpone national elections to the term of office. If you are not 4, if you are not 3, if you are not 5. That's why we've made it said that it fall midway in election years into 2022 into over party na continuum and your party going concern into their predecessors now here. No, but told there's a foundation. Election amount. Way. The can say over presidential and parliamentary. Then you continue. And one thing you must also realize is that from 2015 thereabout to date, so there's absolute peace in the party. Me too, Macau, me yo say, me kose. Obviously, any pay there, who take a decision, will be impaired and Maku. We say party on party, and we are saying, who are saying any amount. I'm saying also for at least party people got to a point now. Down, go for na party, na say down. Do all those things, we've been able to stabilize and ensure there's largely unity in the party.
Others hold the opinion, sir, in Africa and especially in Ghana, no, people find ways to congregate around power. Once there is power, no, we all congregate around. Say we lose elections, we anchor cracks.
We work before we want power. We were in opposition.
Yes.
Around 2015, 16, we're in opposition. And we've also seen where you have power, but there are cracks. Then NC when this Muda, they were in power. Cromwell Jima Rollins, because of differences, in our Funka games in the man, a split party, no. You understand? So it's not the wholly true, say, if you are in power, then it means that you have peace. Sometimes, if you have nothing to share, there's no fight. The Bibi Bani share more, and it didn't talk more. But to manage party in government, sometimes it's more difficult than managing party in opposition. Because Ubana say kakra mikra nsi ebeche. And now Ubana mika say kakra mikra de bua ebi ho. They depend and sokra. So it is not wholly true say Bema. Yes, Bema, there are some privileges no added on there, but and yet wholly true. Say one manage the source of massive disunity and disintegration. You understand? For now, I think the party people will say, Nemamu Adjo in the party. Although I acknowledge, I'll be very naive to think, Bibin Kitten. Obviously, but for instance, I call elections. There will be one problem or the other. By and large, party on party in Nemamu. I'm saying. My main kind message is Kakana Fei. There is one critical question. I don't know, maybe so, but let me read some few messages. We say, Obi, talking about constituencies, regional party officers, please tell General that the National Party should kindly come and build a befitting constituency party for Wenchi constituency to glorify the name of Dr. Buzia. The Wenchi constituency party office is a total embarrassment, to say the least. Abdul Karim, political speaker from Wenchi, Zango. Meaning for instance, Wenchi party, we have Professor Professor Jambafo over the period and all that, and we are saying headquarters in embassy, sometimes you see. Maybe what I will have to do is to motivate. I've been there several times. I've been to their party office and all that. But Abia, as a monument to honor Buzia, you may need some BBI.
National clout.
BB Kaka. If not there, I don't think that it is out of the capacity of the constituency to have something that they...
To build a party office of their own. Obi, please ask our General Secretary what will be the modalities for the selection of MMDCEs. Tell him he is a fantastic man.